cactus and succulent growers, I'm Lynn and welcome to Desert Plants of Avalon. And today's video, I'm going to be doing some more moving cacti from the polytunnel that are not cold hardy into the house for the winter months. And today I'm going to be doing the cereus cacti. And this is all of this section here, all on this left hand side of the polytunnel. And I'm not going to be taking this one in, obviously. This Cactus codidimonsis, that stays out here. But all of these cereus cacti in this section, except for the Trichocereus grandiflorus at the back, all the others are going to be coming in because they are not cold hardy. I've got some euphorbias that are taller succulents there. They need winter warmth, so they're coming in. And I've also got Piloso cereus as well, and such as this one here. That is one that does need winter warmth. And I've also got this Pelasgia chichipi that I've had since I was 12 years old, so that's also going to be coming in, and a mixture of a few other types of cacti. So it's going to be a busy day today bringing these in. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking them all into the house, putting them all into the kitchen first of all to sort them out in size order. Then I've got two grow rooms I'm going to be putting in. One is my grow room, which is also my office. I'm going to be putting them in the left hand corner. I'm going to show you that in a minute. And one is the other grow room that we have downstairs at the side entrance that we have grow lights in as well to put them in. So I'm going to take you into the house now and show you where I'm going to be putting all of these big guys. Now here is my grow room, looking a lot fuller than the last time I showed you, and I've put some nice little fairy lights up to jazz it up a little bit. And I also took in a lot of the plants I had sort of outdoors, some of my epiphyllums and others here. So the table is a lot more fuller than my last video. I'll just show you here, and I'll do a complete update in this grow room once everything is put away over the coming weeks. So everything is sort of settling in nicely in here. And I've got the grow lights on the grey days, such as today. And then I have this space here. I've also got a grow light where I'm going to be putting some of the smaller cereus cacti, such as the Cereus spiralis and my Martilio cactus geometricans, the booby cactus. That can go there with a few of the other smaller cereus. And then I've got this space here in this corner where I'm going to be putting a lot of the cereus cacti here, and also the tall euphorbias. They can go here quite nicely. And when we do get the sun does come through on this side straight onto them, so they're going to overwinter great there. And I've also got this hanging basket stand. I've got some Ripsalis still outside in the yard. The weather has been crazy mild here for November, so they're just fine out in the yard, no problem, but they're going to be coming here on the stand in the coming days. I also mustn't forget to mention I have 4 very large cacti that I overwinter here on the staircase because they're too tall for the polytunnel or anywhere else in the house. And I actually brought them in the other day. We had our friend David come and help us because they are very heavy and we can't do it. I didn't have a chance to do a video because it was a bit hectic. Just had to bring them in. But I usually do a video where we do every year to bring these in. But they're here on the staircase. I'll just come round and show you. These are the giants that are here. Yep, it's crazy. And we also have them also under a grow light as well, as you can see, one of the Sansi bulbs. So we keep that on for them over the winter. So space here for the cereus. I'm going to take you now downstairs to our other grow room and show you where the other cereus are going to go. Now this is our other grow room that we have here downstairs. And it's a little sort of room here, and we have some grow lights. These we've had for absolutely years. They're the UFO ones by Kingbo, and as you can see, it's creating a lot of waviness on the camera, so apologies. Gives off that pink light. But this is a great corner to overwinter our other cereus cacti, especially the ones that are quite tall as well. So we've got this room here. And it's got a bit of natural light as well coming in from the back door, so that lets a lot of light in. It's quite a bright room, but we have the grow lights if we need to use them as well. All that floor space here. So that's the grow rooms we're going to be moving the cereus cacti in. And now I'm going to be showing you what they look like when we put them all away. We are going to be bringing, what we're going to be doing first, as I mentioned, is bringing them all into the kitchen here. This is our kitchen, which is absolutely full of beautiful plants, as you can see here. And loads here, yep, tons and tons. And I have my Slumbergera still blooming, absolutely gorgeous there, lots more blooms. But hey, this isn't an update video. I'll be doing one of them soon. But we're going to be putting all of them just into the kitchen here, onto the floor, so we can see what we've got to work with. And then we can sort them out in size order, take them up into the grow room upstairs where I showed you, and also back down the other ones also into this little grow room here. So then guys, here we go. Now guys, just want to mention that when you're bringing cacti and succulents from outside, whether it's a greenhouse, polytunnel or your backyard, when you bring them into the house, make sure that you check them thoroughly for any signs of beasties, such as scale insect, which I found on this big spiralis, or any mealybugs and thrips, or slugs and snails. Do make sure that you check underneath the pots as well, because this is where a lot of pests, especially mealybugs, love to hide under the rim, and slugs and snails underneath the pots. And this is really important, because if you just bring them straight into the house without checking them, you can spread a lot of pests into your indoor collection. So I've got my glasses on here. Yeah, I know. And good magnifying ones, so I can check. And thoroughly going over here with a brush and rubbing alcohol, which kills bugs on contact. Scale is a little bit more of a harder one to remove, so this is why I use this little paintbrush, and I really go in to melt and dissolve all of them scales thoroughly. A bit time consuming, but I want to make sure that the plants are all clean, so they're all ready for the winter months. And what I like to do as well is put a bit of rubbing alcohol into one of these little spray bottles for cacti that are very spiny or hairy, and you can spray in there, and that kills mealybugs, especially their nests on contact. Woohoo guys, well that's all of the corner here in the polytunnel, all clean, all taken out, all the plants. I've just kept the ones that are cold hardy in this corner here. And obviously I was going to actually film them all in the kitchen, as I mentioned, and then when they're put away, but it's so dark today. It's very, very thick, heavy cloud cover, and the kitchen is not good for lighting when I'm filming. So I'm going to show you the cereus cacti actually in the two grow rooms put away, but I'm just going to show you the space I've got here, because I've took all of them out, and I've just kept the cold hardy ones here, such as some of the Trichocereus, cold hardy Opuntia here, and some more Trichocereus here, and Echinopsises, and it's all this space. So what I might do is over the next few days move some of these bowls of aloes into the corner there. I just want to mention all of these cereus cacti here on the right side. They're all mostly Trichocereus and Pachycereus pringly large one that are all cold hardy over winter well here in the polytunnel. This gorgeous one, the Creeping Devil, is a new addition. Stenocactus eruca. It's an absolute beauty, but we got this from our friend Stephen here in where we live, and he said he overwintered it no trouble in his unheated greenhouse. So it do absolutely fine here in our polytunnel at 5 Celsius. So these are all stayers in here, very cold hardy cacti, as are all the other ones that I've left in here. I'm going to be doing a lot of rearranging over the next few weeks as well in here. But that's all the space cleared, and now I'm going to show you where we've put all the non-cold hardy cereus cacti in the grow rooms and how they look all put away. Woohoo! That's the downstairs grow room with some of the cereus cacti in here, mostly Pilosa cereus, because they need winter warmth. They need a minimum winter temperature of 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 10 degrees Celsius. So obviously, although it's really warm for November at the moment, it's going to drop like a ton of bricks, I'm pretty sure, soon. And my polytunnel is at 5 Celsius, 41 degrees Fahrenheit. So these would be too cold in there for these, so that's why I have to have them here in my back room under the grow lights there. So that's them. And I'm going to take you upstairs now to show you my other grow room, to show you where I put all of the other cereus cacti. Now here I am in my grow room. That's also my office. And I love to work here surrounded by all these awesome plants. As you can see, the grow room now is extremely full, but I love it. So obviously I've got some of the cereus there that I bought in now. But first I'm going to show you what I've got here on the table, because these can fit on the table no problem. I also have another grow light up there to put on as well if they need additional light. And I just want to mention that cacti don't really need to have a lot of light when they're overwintering. I always prefer to give them some light. I think it can help them to, can help to encourage flowering the following year. But a lot of people say to me, I only have a dark room or a cellar and things like that. I know people who even overwinter cacti in totally dark rooms and then slowly introduce them to light in the spring and they get their cacti to flower. But I like to give them some additional light. I think it can just give them that boosting for flowering. But it's not a necessity. These here obviously are quite away from the window, but I do have grow lights as well for extra light. And I have here some of the smaller cereus ones. Again, some more pilosa cereus. I have this lovely one here as well. That is gorgeous. Let's look at the spines on that. It's absolutely gorgeous there. It's a stunner. And this one as well. Weburio cereus is absolutely lovely. Here, my booby cactus, Matilia cactus geometricans there. Booby cactus because of its obvious appearance. And a mixture, my lovely sort of cereus cuddly cactus, the Jamakaru, and my Harrisia cereus one there as well. That's them there. So they're going to do really well over there. And then I'm going to take you then to show you where I put the big other tall ones here. Mixture again of cereus cacti and also euphorbia succulents that are tall. So I've got two of my tall euphorbias there in the corner and also my other one there, as you can see. And my Plaska Chichipi that I've had for many years, for over, well, 41 years anyway. That I've got there in the corner there. It's going to overwinter well. And then mixture of other ones as well. Weburio cereus, Johnsoni's. That's this lovely sort of golden spined, beautiful variety. And here as well, my Spiralis. Another sort of Trichocereus variety there also. And I haven't put any saucers on the bottom because none of these will be watered now until next spring, probably in the April time when I bring them back out into the polytunnel. And the reason, I get a lot of people ask me, do you water your cacti over the winter? Well, I don't. The only ones I will still water is the epiphytes, such as these Ripsalis here. They do need to have watering. And some of my euphorbias I do have to give a bit of water to as well, because otherwise they tend to shrivel too much. And also my Slumbergeras, the Christmas and Thanksgiving cacti, epiphyllums as well that I've got there. Some of them I give a bit of watering to, but all the others I will now not give a drop of water until the following spring. So happy days. That's all of them in from the polytunnel. I've just got some epiphytes hanging up outside that we'll need to bring in, but the weather, as I say, has been crazy mild here for November, so it's actually warmer I think now than it was during the summer, even though the weather, I mean, that's it outside, it's this heavy grey cloud cover, but the temperatures are very mild. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. And for lots more tips and tricks, do please subscribe and click that notification bell. And check out my website for lots of growing tips on there, including how to overwinter cacti and succulents, desertplantsofavalon.com. I'll also put a little video up above to watch after this one now on how to overwinter your cacti and succulents if you're new to growing these awesome plants. I want to wish you all a fantastic cactus-powered day.